This is Coach Ben, and today is our third day on the Legacy Effect program. If you're online, please do all and share the link with other people so they can also join us. Okay, we are going to start as soon as possible. So today we're going to talk about the 4 stages to personal financial freedom and the 5 places where money is hidden. Okay, so these are the things we're going to talk about. The Legacy Effect program is all about training to equip people to live a better life and then take control of their finances. And then this month, which is July, we are starting with personal finance, which is very crucial to everyone's life. So like I've always been saying, without money it is very difficult to fulfill destiny. Without money, without quality relationships, it is going to be very difficult for you to fulfill destiny. And so it's very important to pay attention to your financial life. So today we are discussing the 4 stages to personal financial success, and then we're also going to talk about the 5 secret places where money is hidden. So we are starting with the stages, which is kind of a ladder one has to climb even if you are in debt or you are broke and you don't have anything in your portfolio. Okay, and if you are a young person and you are starting out, this discussion should be of major concern to you because it has everything to do with you and your future self financially. Okay, so there are stages in life. We all started off as sperm, and then we became, fetus, and then we were kept in our mother's womb for 9 months, and we were given birth to. We had to be fed with milk. Then gradually we had the opportunity to take in hard foods, and then here we are chewing bones and walking about when it wasn't possible in the start. So life is a gradual process, and the same when it comes to our personal finance, it is also a gradual process. And so if you are starting off and then you don't have anything, and you also don't have, you may probably also be in debt, but then there is hope for everyone when it comes to life and our finances. And so we are starting with the ladder that one has to climb, that one has to follow through to become financially successful. And so the first stage is what I call the survival stage. So this stage is where you are probably struggling to feed yourself, struggling to find a place to sleep, and then maybe you have just 1 or 2 clothes and things are quite difficult for you. But then that is how most successful people, self-made millionaires, billionaires, and successful people started. Some of them were homeless, and some of them didn't even have a family to bond with. They were left alone, and all that they had to do was to make a way for themselves and become financially successful. And so we are all capable of starting from that end and rise up. Okay, so if you are broke, you are in debt, you are struggling to even find a place to sleep, and your family has perhaps rejected you and you don't know what to do with your life, I'm here to let you understand that this is the first stage that most people have had to pass through to become successful financially today. And so you also have that particular chance. We all have been in that situation, where to even sleep was a problem, and we have had instances where what to eat was very, very, very critical, issue. But gradually it is becoming better. And so I'm here to let you understand that the first stage to your personal financial success. It has to do with your survival stage, a stage where you have to struggle to feed yourself. You have to struggle to, find a place to even sleep. You have to struggle to belong, because almost everyone doesn't want to have anything to do with it because you are broke and poor and then struggling in life. Okay, so there is a hope for you. You might even be in debt, but then there is still hope. This is the first stage. So if you are broke right now, your major concern is to look out for little opportunities that you can get so that you'll be able to, take care of your basic needs. Basic needs has to do with where to sleep, what to eat, what to wear, and all this basic stuff. It shouldn't be a problem for you to pay your bills. So if you are struggling to do this, then you are also at the survival stage right now. And at the survival stage, you might not necessarily have to have any big picture in mind that you want to buy a car, you want to build a mansion, you want to do travel and all of that. The most critical thing at hand right now in your life is to find the basic needs of your life, which is food, water, clothing, shelter, and all of these basic stuff. I salute you, boss. My boss is here with me. Thank you for joining me, sir. Okay, so if you are struggling, you are in the survival stage, you have to forget everybody. Forget everybody and then focus much more on your own self. One thing that I've realized in life is that if you happen to be at a point in life where things are very difficult, the most important decision you can ever take is to try and then be there for your own self, and then try as much as possible to shift all your focus from anyone that you cherish and love in the life, and then bring that focus to your own life, to your own survival. Because one thing is that if you are no more in this world, the world would still move on as if you never existed. If you die right now as a result of you struggling to help your family while you are also struggling, it is going to be a very serious issue for you, because if in the course of your struggling and then the little that you have to spend on yourself, you decide to share with other people that you care about, and then things become very difficult for you, and then you pass on due to the hardship, it is important to know that everyone else will move on as if you never existed before, as if they've never known someone like you before. So if you are in a very critical stage where things are very difficult, please do your best to direct all your focus to your own life, and then focus on anything that you can do, even if it is weeding people's compound or moving people's compound to get 20 cedis, 10 cedis, 30 cedis a day to survive. You have to do that. At the survival stage, if you don't have people catering for you and then taking care of your basic needs for you, you don't have any business thinking straight to do some major things in your life, such as starting a business and all of that. So if you are struggling to survive, please, the first step you have to take is to be there for you and find ways and means to survive yourself. And one of the major ways you can do this is to take up menial jobs that can pay you some 20 cedis, 30 cedis, 40 cedis a day, so that you'll be able to get up your own basic needs. And one advice I can give to you is that you can also decide to find a job that can pay you some money that will help you to cater for your basic needs within the day, within the months, and within the year. If you are able to find ways to survive, it becomes very easy to now think of bigger things in your life, okay, such as learning some digital skills, and then starting your own business, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you can begin to work on your dream lives when you know that you are at a point where what to eat, your bills, and all these basic needs are not challenges, okay, to you. So that is the first thing you have to do if you are struggling. So that is the first stage to your personal financial success. So the second one that I'm going to talk about is you coming to a place of comfortability. Okay, let me use my own life story. So I was once, selling secondhand clothing, chocolate, Mentos, PK, and all of these just to make some changes to this every day. Okay, but as at today, I am no more doing that because paying my bills and my basic needs are not challenges to me right now. They are not the thing that I think about. I hope you're following me. I don't think about my basic needs anymore. I mean, what to eat, what to wear, let's say your transportation to some places, food to eat, shelter, your bills. They are not big issues to me right now. They are not things that I focus my attention on because I know I have come to a point where, as for those things, I am able to take care of. And that is the point of you being comfortable. So you were once struggling, you were once not having any place to sleep, you were once finding it difficult to feed yourself in a day. But then you have come to a point where all these basic needs are no more your challenges. Now your focus more is on, going to invest in this project. It's about learning these digital skills, about starting this business, about, building this and all of that. Okay. So this comfortable stage, this is a stage where, you are a bit comfortable. Certain things are not a burden to you. Certain things are not, that serious to you, to the point that if you don't pay attention to them, your life is going to be in danger. Okay, so when it comes to a point where you are a bit secured, where you can rent an accommodation, where you can pay your bills, where you can feed yourself and do all these basic needs, then you have come to a point where you are a bit comfortable. At this stage, you can even help support certain people in your life that you care about, because some basic things are not challenges to you. Okay, so passing some amount of money to people that you cherish and love is not going to be a big deal anymore. So this is the second stage. This is the second stage to your personal financial success. So to most of you, this is where you have to get to as soon as possible to be able to get to work and build on your dream life. Okay, so this is a very crucial stage. So the third stage that most of us are fighting harder to get to is to get to a point where we will have financial freedom, absolute financial freedom. You want to get to a point where you can take on vacation, okay, from your business, from whatever that you're doing. You can go on vacation without thinking twice. You can give huge amount of money to people to do certain things in their lives. You can contribute, successfully to the lives of the people you care about. Let's say your siblings, your children, your family, and so on and so forth, without thinking twice, without you being affected in any way. Okay, so when it comes to this point where money is no more a problem to you, then you come to a point where you have a bit of financial freedom. And don't get this twisted. When it comes to financial freedom, it's all about anytime that your monthly expenses, after giving money to people and all of that, is lower than the amount of money that is coming to you, you are financially free. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to have millions and billions of cedis or dollars before you can call yourself like you're financially free. So if your assets, or if the amount of money coming to you every month is bigger than your expenses, then you have the opportunity to use the extra money to invest, to do other things that you want to do in your life. So you come to a point where you're financially free. You were once struggling, now you come to a point where you are comfortable, you're able to provide for your basic needs. And then you come to a point where your basic needs you can spend on your basic needs and have extra cash to invest on projects and investment opportunities that will come in your life. Okay, so these are stages that almost everyone is going to, go through to become financially free and have your time freedom and location freedom. So the last stage that everyone who is working harder is, wishing and hoping to attain in life is to come to a point where they will have time freedom. They will have their time all by themselves without going to their business places, without, being ordered by anyone to attend a meeting or do this and that and that and that. Okay, so the last stage is you having your time freedom, you having your 24 hours all by yourself, because you have systems and businesses and projects and investments that are in place that is taking care of all your basic needs and bringing in extra money that is helping you to invest in other projects and support other, worthy causes in the community. Okay, so you want to come to a point where you have this time freedom all by yourself, and then use your time to do things that matters to you. So from this stage, where do you get to? So you want time freedom. When you have your financial freedom, you want time freedom, you want location freedom, you want to get to a point where you can travel to any part of the world without thinking about your business going to fail, without thinking about your investment going to fail. So these are critical moments that each and every one of us is wishing to attain in our lives. Okay, it is the peak. This is the point where when you get to, you'll be able to, contribute millions and billions of cedis or dollars, on education, health, and other relevant sectors to bring in some positive, changes and effects on the lives and then in the lives of people who matters to you. So this is the point where some of you, if you want to, build, community hospitals or clinics or whatsoever, schools and stuff like that for your community, and then, establish some sort of scholarships to help other people, have your own educational platform to educate people at free and all of that. So this is the point where you can do all of these basic things. And it is the final stage that all of us are wishing to attain one day. These are very crucial points, and then we all wish to get to this place. Okay, so these are the four, stages that each and every one of us is going to follow through to become financially successful as a person. Okay, so now the last topic that I'm going to treat for today is to reveal to you certain places where money is hidden. These are secret places where money is hidden, and some of them all of us may know, and so I'm going to elaborate on them for you to understand. So the first one that I have to talk about is job. We all know those who go to work from 8 or 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. they receive salary at the end of the month, which is able to help them cater for their basic needs, have extra cash to help their friends and then their loved ones, and also have extra cash to invest in themselves, and also have extra cash to invest in their own personal businesses and investment portfolios to help them attain financial success in life. Okay, so if you are currently working and you don't have much responsibilities on you, then it is important to know that you have to be able to save significant amounts of money from your salary to be able to invest it in yourself and invest it, in investment opportunities that may come your way, so that you'll be able to build yourself up for your own personal financial success. Okay, so job is supposed to be treated as your first business as a young person, especially if you are young, you are below 36 or 40. Please, you have to treat your job very well, and then do all it takes to be able to climb to the job ladder, and then get more good salary, so that you're able to leverage on that to attain your personal financial success. So that is very important to know. The second place where money is hidden is in our talents. A lot of us have talents that need to be nurtured, that need to be, trained, so that you can perfect in that, and then you can leverage on it to make good amounts of money for yourself. This is very, very important. So if you know how to sing, singing right now has become a very, important talent that is helping a lot of young folks to make good money for themselves, because we have a lot of digital platforms where you can, just keep your songs there. You can share your songs there, and people will be listening to it, and then the platforms are going to pay you. Okay, so if you know how to sing, if you know how to write books, Amazon KDP is there for you to leverage. We have tons of other international book platforms where you can upload your books there, and then people are going to read and you're going to be paid. Okay, so if you have any talent of any kind that you have to train and nurture so that you can perfect on it and then leverage on it to become financially successful, it is going to be a bingo for you. Do you know that just this year, Burna Boy claimed to have made over $100 million from his albums and the shows and the concerts, the music concerts he's been doing all over the world. $100 million. This is money coming through someone's hard work and talent. And we all can do this. We all can do it depending on the particular talent that you have. So if you have the talent to teach, we are in the digital space, you can just master a skill and teach other people, and then you're going to be paid a lot of money. You don't necessarily have to end up being a tutor in schools teaching mathematics, science, or whatsoever before you can call yourself a tutor. Okay, the world has moved on. The world is moving faster, and so you will need to act as fast as you can so that your talent can bring you fortune. Okay, so if there is any man who work hard on his talent, very soon you are going to appear in places where they are going to even beg you and then give you amazing price and incentives just for you to show up and perform with your talent. And one thing which is so amazing in this world is that talent doesn't need certification before you can put it in use. You don't need to go to school. You don't need to go to school to get a talent. You have to be able to know yourself and then get to people who can help you bring forth the good talent within you, and then pay them, because we have some consultancy people doing consultancy who can help you bring forth the potential that is deep within you, and then you can leverage on that to build wealth for yourself. Okay, so that is the second thing. And then the second place where massive amount of money is hidden in your life, and talent doesn't need certificates before you can put it in use. Okay, so the third one that I'm going to talk about, of course, is going to be business. So business has also proven over and over again to be, one of the instruments, one of the places where massive amount of wealth is hidden. So we have a lot of people who have had a chance to build businesses, like the platform we are using, the owner, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, and the owner of Twitter, and amazing other projects like ChatGPT and all of that. Okay, so if you can start a business can be in the form of product or service. We are going to talk extensively on businesses, okay, in the coming weeks, and then we're going to practically give out business ideas that a lot of you can leverage on to also do amazing things for yourselves. So we have products and services. You can simply do buying and selling of product without necessarily adding crucial value to the raw material before you can sell it, like packaging it and all of that before you can sell it. Okay, so we have products and services, which is also proven to be, from the industrial revolution today to today, a lot of people and almost all world's richest people, they are all having businesses, portfolios, and investments that is bringing them the wealth they are possessing right now in their life. So that is also one place where money is hidden. And of course, we have skills. It could be digital skills. So my boss preacher is here. He is very, very, well versed in the forex industry. And so that is the skill, that's the profession he is also, leveraging on to make his dream come to pass. There are a lot of skills. It can be as simple as writing a book. It can be as simple as graphic design. It can be as simple as video editing. We have, thanks to the internet, there are a lot of opportunities digitally right now in the world, and we are also going to uncover most of these digital skills to you. So money is also hidden in skills. Okay, and the last one that I'm going to talk about is investments. So as you are working on your talents and skills and businesses, you have to invest massive amounts of your money in investment portfolios that will help you make money without you necessarily doing anything. Okay, so your money is going to be a seed to bring forth a lot of money to you. Okay, so basically these are the 5 places where money is hidden. We have digital skills or practical life skills like learning in life skill at all, like masonry, carpentry, electrician, and so on and so forth. Okay, so all these things can help you to make money, and at the end of the day, all the money that you're going to make, you have to have investment portfolios so that you wouldn't have to work all your life before you make money. Okay, so today, that's what we're going to cover for today, and I am hoping that you understand the things that we've discussed so far. And if you have any question, you can type it in the comment section for me so that I can answer you as soon as possible. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.